Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect the next 3 months of July, August and September. We're going to look at the meanings of the cards from every angle: love, relationship, money, career, finance. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're going to start with your oracle card, and the card that has a message for you today is number 47, Go the Distance. What this card is telling you that you need to pay attention to your long-term goals and keep that in front of your mind, whatever that goal that is trying to achieve. And don't pay attention to little setbacks, because little setbacks happen along the way, right? Maybe something is not necessarily turning out one thing that you wanted, but what you need to pay attention to is what is the long-term goal that you want, because this is not this is a marathon, right? It's not a sprint. So very important to keep in front of your eyes the goal that you're trying to achieve, whether it's a relationship goal, whether it is something on a career wise. As you can see, that cheetah is really fast, like almost kind of losing the spots. So something might be very happening very fast as well for you. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a card that can be connected to romance, dreams, creativity. And also this is a card that brings some kind of a message, a surprise as well. So you can expect a news, an update, definitely can be romantic nature or something that is coming from the heart. But also, like, pages can be young people or children that might be playing an important role in your life. But all in all, this brings some kind of a surprise, like something that you're not expecting to happen. So be ready for surprises this period of time. The first card on your reading is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, it is a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. What we need to know about this knight, this king, that he is balanced. He is cool as a cucumber. He is somebody who is able to stay calm, diplomatic in the weirdest situations, in the biggest chaos as well. He's somebody who's leading from the heart. He's somebody who has a lot of feelings, emotions. He's ready to give feelings and emotions, but he also uses his logic. Therefore, he is very diplomatic. So it might be a leadership opportunity that's being offered to you. It might be that in the middle of chaos, you're able to handle every situation really greatly. Look how he's standing in the middle of the ocean and nothing can budge him. So that can be all included in. But also this is somebody who is like a great father figure. Again, who has a lot of feelings, emotions, very caring person, somebody who is a good role model and a healer, a helper, somebody that you can count on. The next card in your reading is the Five of Pentacles, which indicates some struggles, some difficulties, especially in the financial nature. When this card comes up, you might have gone through some challenges. Can be connected to, when you're kind of feeling left out in the cold, the lack mentality. Some of you might have lost a job, might have gone through a breakup, or you're just feeling alone. You've been looking for a partner, for a job for a long time, and it's tough out there. You're kind of feeling in the cold. But also this card tells you that help is available. So I think if you know who that King of Cups is, he is somebody who's going to be there for you. He is somebody that's going to help you whenever you need it. But also, Five of Pentacles, sometimes you might be calling attention to your weaknesses and you might have a lack of self-confidence. So definitely pay attention to that and focus more on your abilities, not your weaknesses, your strength. But with the Five of Pentacles, the other thing to always consider that some of you might be thinking about what you don't have in your life. And then with that mentality, you just keep pushing it far away. So if you want to have the cure for the Five of Pentacles, lack mentality, it is gratitude. Being grateful for all the little things that is in your life. It can be very small things. You have a roof under your, over your head. You have people around you. Whatever you're grateful, you're breathing. It's all great because sometimes we take all those little things granted. The next card of your reading is the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups is a card of apathy, boredom, and then being in the state of mind where you don't see the opportunities that are ahead of you because you're focusing on whatever went wrong in the past, right? Like those 3 cups indicating, those empty cups indicating whatever was a disappointment, something that was not successful for you. And because you're kind of going through this negative spiral thinking, you're not seeing when an opportunity knocks on your door, only once it's gone. But also, especially this card is can indicate some dreamy state of mind, especially when you look at with the Page of Cups, who's all about dreams and hopes and being in this dreamy state of mind, that you're just not seeing a value of something. You're kind of in the what if mode. What if my life would be like this? What if my job, my partner, my love life would be like this? As opposed to seeing the opportunity, the value, what that brings into your life. But also with the Four of Cups, maybe there's something that's offered to you or brings or comes into your life which is not exactly what you wish for, but maybe that's what you need because it's coming from the universe. The next card in your spread is the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords is a card that obviously can indicate a younger person or a child, but also can bring news, and maybe the news is being delayed because that's kind of one of the connotations of the Page of Swords. But once you get the news, it's actually a good news. Maybe you're waiting for a message, romantic message, update for a job, and then you might be kind of wondering, okay, I wasn't good enough for this person, I wasn't good enough for this job, but actually it might surprise you once you get the message that it's going to be a positive. But also be curious, be logical, and when this card comes up. Also very interesting to see the differences, what these two pages bring. From the point of view that, you have somebody here who is very witty, who is very smart, logical, which is the Page of Swords. But you also have the Page of Cups, who's all about dreaming, romance. So some of you might be kind of balancing those two things. But also, like I just drank a hot tea, which kind of came to my mind, hot tea. So maybe there's some gossip happening, some hot tea is coming out. So pay attention to that. Maybe there's something along that lines that might kind of cause you some grief, or that you might be feeling outside in a cold. The next card of your reading is the Eight of Swords, which shows that you're kind of overthinking something. You're in the prison of your thoughts, because what this card is showing, that those swords indicate all of your thoughts, and because of those, you're not able to see a way out of something. And also you can kind of see how she's feeling tied down, but those ropes are very loose. She can just easily get out of it. For me, the best kind of way of seeing this card, that obviously you might be in an analysis paralysis. Yeah, hot tea. Again, the hot tea. So anyway, you might be in an analysis paralysis. And because of that, you're seeing your situation to be worse than what it is, right? Especially when you kind of combine these two. Somebody who's not seeing the opportunities, somebody who's like, oh my God, I'm kind of getting here some victim mentality, especially because of these 3 cards. These 3 cards that are indicating here somebody who's not seeing the opportunities, somebody who is just seeing the situation worse than what it is, somebody who has lack of self-confidence. So very important for you to think about those. Think about how you can work on them. Think about how you can communicate better. Think about how you can get over those negative thoughts. Now let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that you like this, you enjoyed this reading, it was helpful for you. And you're also helping me to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget about the comments. I always read every comment and respond to them. Put in the comments how this reading is resonating with you, where are you watching from, and put some positive affirmations into the comments. For example, I'm open for new opportunities and chances. Or you can put in that I'm grateful for everything that I have. I see the positives in everything. Those are things that are relevant for all of these cards. And you should see the positives because you have here a very positive card, the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles indicates an end of a cycle, which ends really well for you. Because this is kind of like you get everything you want and even more, especially when you look at it from a financial perspective. This is a card that shows that you are growing your money. You are going from 5 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles. Some of you might be doubling your dough, whatever you have. So maybe you're going to get a big increase. Maybe you're going to get a bonus. You're going to get a better offer than what you had before, especially once you get the news. So you don't need to mope about it because things are coming. Things are in an up and up for you with this 10 of Pentacles. Again, it can be a family business as well for some of you. That's multi-generational wealth. As well, like this is like the long-term stability. You look how rich this family is, right? So that's what is on the horizon in the future for you. You're definitely gonna double whatever you have. But also from a relationship perspective, this is beautiful. This is a very stable relationship where you're kind of starting your own family, having children, and live in prosperity and really beautiful family energy. The next card in your reading is the Death card. Yeah, and that can be connected to inheritance as well. So the Death card is all about a huge change in your life. When one chapter is ending and another one is beginning. What's really important here that, this is kind of like a natural end of something. And a natural end of a cycle and a beginning of a new one. Again, this can be, like people can approach change various ways. Some people might be expecting it, being excited about it. Some people might be afraid of it, but some people might be fighting it. And the issue with this card, if you're fighting it, it's going to be hard for you to get on it. So very important for you to accept the change, what's happening. Again, this can be connected to an end of a job, an end of a career, an end of a relationship, or just a change. Like, maybe you're switching jobs. You're getting into a better job. Maybe you're getting a new job. Maybe you're getting into a new relationship, or your relationship is changing. What's really important here is that something is changing naturally, organically. And again, if you went through some challenges in terms of, you lost somebody, there might be some inheritance question coming in too. But you also have the Eight of Wands, which is an indication of fast-moving energy, swift energy, when things are and an up and up for you, when things are evolving fast. Some of you might be getting some positive news. Again, we kind of have here the news card. Maybe there was a delay, but you're going to get positive updates. Some of you might be in alignment as well, like this is a card of growth, expansion as well, and can be connected to moving and traveling as well. So, but if you're here for love, this is also a card that's called Cupid Arrows. So there might be somebody stepping into your life that might be, sweeping you off of your feet. Now at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Seven of Cups, which indicates choices, options, and generally comes into our life when you have to make a decision or choose between various things, people, options, jobs, many pathways. And then, the challenge with it that you just don't know what happens if you choose one option over the other, and you kind of might be confused. And what you need to know is really narrow down these options. You need to look at what is your longer term plan, what is your longer term goal, and you need to narrow down these options based on that. So if your goal is to have a family and you have many suitors, well, think about, like, which one is more the King of Cups, who you can build a family with, right? And then narrow down the choices. If you're kind of thinking about jobs, right, which will give you that long-term prosperity, that long-term abundance that you're trying to achieve, which is the one that's gonna make you jump from 5 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles. Narrow them down, and that's gonna be the one to choose from. But very important for you to know what is that the long-term goal that you're trying to achieve, because sometimes in the 7 of Cups we're just in this pink cloud, where you're not seeing that what is that you want. So very important to decide what is your long-term goal as well, right? Because again, it's a very, very dreamy kind of thing, and you have quite a dreamer energy here, Sagittarius. And definitely something new is coming. Now, let's see what we have from this deck. We have here the Adventure, World of Wonder, Travel for Work, Guide, Long Distance, Rich in Experience. We definitely have the richness. We definitely have here the worlds in terms of travel for work, and some kind of long distance as well. And again, you have the long distance, right? Look at these two cards telling you go the distance, long distance, right? Make sure that you're focusing on that, whatever is your long-term goal. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.